Hi everybody, hi! Hi, thank you so much, everybody's here already. Hi, sorry I was, the welcome message was a little bit confusing at first. I tried editing stuff to experiment today, but it was just way too much work. I have to figure out the system before I can experiment. It's gonna be a whole deal. Hi everybody, hi Lynn, hi Adnan, hi Dolly, hi Ducklister, hi Gusta, hi Heliani, hi Lilith, hi Luna, hi Nick, hi Northern Lightning Bug, hi Pesto, hi Ragad, hi Shri, hi Willy, hello! Cute deck, yeah! So we're gonna play with the last unicorn deck a bit today. She's been asking to be played with, so I thought it would be a good idea to bring her out. Also, look at her book. I love it so much. Rem, hello, welcome in. Deck showcase? No, we already interviewed this one a while ago, so we're just gonna play with her today. Her cards are like extremely thick, so I can't riffle shuffle her. How do you know when your deck wants to be used? I could just tell. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I could just feel it. Like a little energy going, hey, pick me up, hey. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. You know? How's everybody doing today? Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Sam. Hello. Welcome. Hardback book with tarot. Yeah. The only ones I have are this one and the one we did last time. The Indie Spirits of the Woodlands has this big old book. Universe's magic system is just vibes. Yeah, I can see that. We're doing okay. Our health is doing a bit better. Lynn's still pretty sick. My voice is good. Are you sure you're not a voice actor? No, I'm not. I'd love to try it though. I wanted to be a radio host in college. Oh, but we are on 30. Yes, I didn't change that. Thank you. We are on 30 questions. Let me fix that. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. Lynn's feeling a bit better. Did that? I don't think that fixed it. That's no number. Here we go. So I hope you're feeling better. Yes, hope you're feeling better soon, Willie. Hi, Lisa. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, if anybody wants something voice acted, I guess hit me up. I'd never tried it before. Post-sick, worn out. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. I know I want to try singing some covers, which is extremely VTuber thing to do. But I've always loved singing, but I've never done it like in front of people before. Other than, I guess, like elementary school karaoke nights, but yeah, thank you everybody. So if you're over on the YouTube side, I'll remind you to please like the video. It helps so much. Follow if you haven't yet. If you can tip, anything is welcome, and a tip will fast pass your question up to the front of line. Shri, thank you on your question. That is a good question, honestly. I would be good at covers. Thank you. Thank you. I was trying to think of, I was listening. Okay, so this is gonna be like a long story, but I promise it'll be worth it. I was out somewhere with a friend and Elton John came on, and first of all, she looked at me and with a dead ass face, she said, Elton John, or as they say in the US, the Ton John, because I'm living in a Spanish-speaking country, so I was like, Ton John, the Ton, really? This is the joke that we're making? Anyway, I think it's the funniest thing ever. You can do it the same thing with LeBron James. LeBron James. I think it's so funny. Anyway, I was listening to the song since I had been pointed out to me that Elton John was on. And I realized that the line, I miss my wife, in Elton John. Yeah, exactly. I wish my wife would go so hard if like a lady covered the song, but you would have to, in Rocket Man, I miss my wife, right? But you would have to like figure out how to replace the word Rocket Man, and that would just be, it would be really hard. Rocket Girl feels too diminutive. I don't know. Forsaken Waltz, welcome in. And Kita, welcome in. Rem, hello. Hello, Julia. Julaloo. I love that. That's great. That one's French. So, anyway, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get started. I will warn everybody, I've been trying to set up like a new system. So, like, so that people don't, we don't run out of free questions within the first 15 minutes, like we might. Rocket Ma'am is very good. Rocket Ma'am is very good. Light, I need a glass of water. Hello, hello. Nobody gets emotionally inconvenienced. You had your morning tea. I have not. I have had one glass of coffee and that's it. So absolutely is the truth that I need a glass of water. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Rocket Ma'am. Rocket Lady. Rocket Lass. Rocket Ma'am is very good. Did we pull up our first question? We did. It's Nick's. Let me... Hold on. I have to see what Nick's question is. What would my guides like me to know? What abyss to explore next? I'll warn you, Nick, every time you ask something like this, it's like, what if... what if you took a break? You're learning stuff very fast. Apple cordial. Apple cordial like tea? That sounds so good. I've never heard of that. Apple cordial to me is like a chocolate cherry apple cordial. No, apple cordial? That's a chocolate cordial. Chocolate cherry cordial is what I'm used to. Apple cordial. No, I've never had that. What is the bunny's name? My name is Miss May or Lady Lapine, whatever you would like. Most people call me Bunny at this point. Good question, Light. I miss cherry cordials. You can just like get those at the pharmacy. Just little chocolate covered cherries in like a very alcohol kind of syrup. I miss those. Those are my favorite. King of coins. Okay. Bun Bun. Bun Bun's a fantastic thing to call me. I like that idea. Bye. I need a glass of water. Bye bye. Peak Bunny. Thank you, Ducklister. Luna. Thank you. Let me go ahead. I needed to pull that up anyway so I can keep track of paid questions. So let me pull that up and then I'll move you in line. Promise I don't think I changed that this morning when I was futzing with the bot. Oops. Luna, yep, I see you. And Stephanie too, thank you, thank you. Oh. Hi Green, hello. And then is 16 out of 30 free question asked, including the ones in the queue? Yes. So there have been 16 asked and put into queue. Hi Ooze, welcome in. Let's push Luna up to the top because they donated, so you get fast passed for a donation. I don't think I can automate that until we get something set up. Okay. And then Pinky, welcome in. Hello. Can I get one more card for Nick, please? Hold on, I'm noticing a problem here. Which is that I think... Yeah, are my donations not showing up on stream? I'm not seeing them showing up in chat. Lils is super cute, yes. I see them in Ko-fi, but I don't see them like in chat or on screen. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. Can I have one more card for Nick, please? Thank you. They're not showing up on stream. Okay. So we have World Reversed, King of Coins, Knight of Cups. And let me check our Ko-fis. We're switching webhooks. Oh, the bot updated, so I have to switch the webhook. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the pause, everybody. Copy URL. Wait. Send a test alert. I don't think that did anything. Copy. Okay. Wow, you guys get riveting, absolutely riveting entertainment here. What? A little confused. Okay. I'm a little confused. Hey chat, is anyone who's like tech literate understand, do I paste the link from my bot into Ko-fi, or do I paste the Ko-fi link into my bot? Because I'm a little bit confused, because it seems like it wants me to paste both of them into both of them, and there's no pasting, there's only copying happening. I'm a little confused, so. Let's actually get to the riveting question of Nyx. What should we be learning next? Which we had World Reversed, King of Coins, Knight of Cups. What if you tried both? I would love to try both, but I'm a little confused about like where, because I see where to copy it in both, but not where to paste it in either. This is my own fault. It's not a real stream unless something's scuffed. Knight of Cups, King of Coins. Honestly, Nick, this really feels like... Hello, Blood Type, welcome in. Like, you need to be going out into the world and, like, exploring it. This feels like... not touching grass, per se. I feel like that's too low of a take. This feels like making friends with your local bookstore, making friends with your local cafe, going out and like intentionally, there's some kind of money happening here, intentionally spending money, but like with the purpose of connecting to real people and finding something that you're missing. So this is going to be like a ritual, so don't pick an extremely expensive cafe. Some kind of very inexpensive ritual. Well, you go out into the world, you go find that cafe, and you like make a point not to just show up, but like to talk to someone and to try to make friends. So your first task, Nick, would be to go out and explore your neighborhood and like identify someone you want to be friends with. Royal, welcome in. Bye, Ooze. You've been trying, but all right. Okay, that means that you're on the right path already. PB, welcome in. Hello. I also don't want to make this seem like I'm encouraging or harassing employees or anything. But there's just a vibe you can tell with a lot of people. I do have a long line, Apple Tree. Hello, welcome in. It doesn't help that I like had to take a second to figure out why my bot isn't working, but yeah, there's a vibe, like I can tell there's a guy across the street who owns a cafe who's always happy to see that I'm bringing friends in. I don't think he wants to be my friend, but I'm always bringing friends in because I really like his cafe. Maybe I might find someone who I want to be friends with, which then I would make it a point to come in on some kind of schedule and talk. That's the hard part. That's the hard part, is talking. I am running Mix It Up. Mix It Up bot. So far it's been really nice, but it updated its webhooks and now I'm like, I don't know how the links work. Ooh. I absolutely don't get to press that button. Hold on. Gusta. I need an insight for the month of June. What can I expect? Yes, thank you, Blood Type. If you're over on the YouTube side, please remember to like the video. Consider it payment if you have to. It helps way more than you think it does. Only downside being it runs locally. I consider that an upside, but I don't know anything. I don't know anything. So maybe I'm not doing what I should be, but... Did I do Luna's? No. Did I skip Luna on accident? Wait. That's right, I pushed Luna up to the top. Did I hit next twice? Yes, I did. June forecast. Well, that's very funny that everyone asked the same question. So Luna is also getting a June forecast. Running more things seems like a bad idea. Fair. So June forecast for Luna. Luna got jumped to the front of line because she put in a donation on Ko-fi. If you would like the same treatment, if you want a fast pass, any donation over on Ko-fi is a fast pass. Fast passed? Fast pass. Gusta. No, sorry, Gusta. This is Luna. I accidentally hit the button twice. You will be right after this. Bump up Dolly 2. Thank you. Four of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. More of a lightning lane. Oh, okay. Understandable. I don't know anything. Lightning lane. I like that. I like that. Queen of Wands and King of Swords. I feel like there's going to be some kind of argument between somebody who is feeling a situation with their heart, with their emotions, with their intuition, and someone who is coming at a situation entirely based in logic. There's going to be some kind of coming to a head. And I think there's going to be quite the argument about it. So this is a warning to understand like where you are coming from, where the other person is coming from, and if you can't meet in the middle at all, or even just recognize why the other person thinks this way. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this seems like a big argument, actually. So be warned and be prepared for this argument. I don't think anyone is necessarily in the wrong or trying to be or like the bad guy. I think it's simply that you're coming at it from two very different angles. So try to understand like that's why. I feel like you might have come into that argument going like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And now you know. And maybe you won't get so angry. Tarot can be a very good warning to change the future into what you want it to be if it's not the future you want already. Also, a June reading for Gusta. Well, yeah, we miss Sin too. She's really busy. Ducklister, don't like break YouTube rules or anything. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble. What inspired me to do tarot readings? I did tarot for myself for a very long time. Hi, Lion. Welcome in. You're welcome, Luna. I didn't really read for other people until quite recently, actually. Well, no, that's not true. I had tarot Tumblr, if you would believe it. Way back. And I did do like Etsy readings. I had people pay for my readings on Etsy. That was a long time ago. Lovers, 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Gusta, you're going to have some sort of very big choice this month. Lovers and 2 of Swords are both choice cards where you need to... I mean, 2 of Swords, it kind of is like a knife's edge. You have to fall one way or the other. You can't just walk the tightrope forever. You do need to fall one way or the other, whereas the Lovers card is literally about choice. Internet sucks today. Must be the stars. On my end, OBS is doing okay. Seven of Cups, as well as just plain the Lovers. Gusta is telling you, please, whatever this choice is, make it with your heart. If your mind is making the decision here and your heart does not like the answer, that is a warning. That is a warning. Try to make it with your heart so that later you don't regret it. This is a big push. This is some kind of big choice that will actually like change the direction of your life. Make it with your heart so that you don't have regrets. Do I think of myself as a VTuber? And if I do, debut stream when? Have you done it or have you considered? I tried. I think we considered the debut stream was the Easter stream. So only like a month ago. 2 months ago tops. We had a Spooky Bunny Eve party where we debuted the Lady Lapine model, we debuted the art channel, and I think that that is what I considered my debut. Yes, we're bumping Dolly up to the front. With a lightning lane. There we go. Yeah, it is. Sure is. I am working on changing it into a random selection so that the queue doesn't get full within the first 20 minutes. I would rather it be that we just pull on somebody random. I feel like it just would be nicer for people watching, for people hanging out, but we'll see. That's an experiment to be run. Dolly's question was, what do my guides want to tell me right now? Yes, I am streaming on YouTube and on Twitch right now. Spooky Bunny Eve in the middle of spring. Spooky Bunny Eve is the day before Easter, Nick. You should know this. Spooky Bunny Eve is the night before Easter. It's spooky. You've never seen Spooky Spring before? And plus, it's fall down here for me, so it's fine. Hello, Dean. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Big Austin. Hi. We're doing okay in here. Gecko, hello, welcome. Can I get one more for Dolly, please? We're doing okay. Some slight bot problems, but nothing we can't overcome. Does tarot card ever lose its spiritual powers? No. I don't think so. I mean, you might lose a card in a deck, and then maybe you couldn't use the deck as a whole, but then you could still use an individual card to maybe do a spell or something. I don't think they lose their powers. What does Dolly's guides want them to know right now? 3 of coins, Wheel of Fortune reversed, 6 of wands reversed. You don't need to go anywhere in order to make something work. You don't have to move on and change something in order to make something work. Dolly, there's some kind of project, particularly if it's something perhaps one day you want paid for, if it's an art project, maybe it's a project at work, maybe it's a project with your house, like a big renovation or something. There's something that you're worried about right now that is a quote-unquote big project. Whatever this is, you've been worried that you'll need to travel, like literally travel somewhere, maybe to get supplies, people, to make it work. You don't need to do that. Everything you need is actually right where you are. There's no reason for you to need to travel, to need to move. You don't need to search for a new job. You don't need to search for new people. Or if you do, they are very close to you. You don't have to look very far. This could also do spiritually, right? Lemon trees! I love that. I love your name. Hello! It could be that you're looking for new guides to work with. And it could be telling you that they are already here, right? He'll do the whole job. You don't need to move. Something like that. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping out people in chat. I mean, that's amazing. You guys are always so awesome. Unfortunately, I can't keep 100% track of chat all of the time. There's finally so many of you. Definitely not what you expect. I have a lot to think about. Oh, I'm interested to see what you come up with, because it's letting you know that there's whatever you need is very close to you. Lisa, welcome in. So Ragad, what is the energy between me and Rowan? So we can't do the how does she see me part, but we can absolutely do the energy between you. What is the energy between Ragad and Rowan? Ooh. Can we ask silly questions? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. What are the chances we can get a creative writing chat in the Discord chat? Yeah, I can open that up. We had such a fun time having the writing chat on Artstream. I think it would be a good idea. A lot of you are authors or something. And Knight of Wands reverse. So these are all reversed, so we're going to pull them upright. Fool, Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands. What is the vibe? Regard. The vibe is kind of like being stuck in an elevator with someone you don't know, but you think they're cute. Like, I know that sounds wild, right? But I have such big opinions, Gecko, about that question. We're gonna get to it. Stephanie, hello, welcome. So the Fool is the beginning. You don't know anything. Your head, no thoughts, head empty, right? And Eight of Swords is being trapped. So it does feel like you are stuck with somebody you don't know. So this could be like you are in class together, but you don't know them. You're in a project together at work. You're stuck in an elevator with them. That's why I said that. But Knight of Wands is a really nice addition to this mix. Like, you don't know them well enough yet, but they're good vibes. There's good vibes here. And like, I would say like attractiveness. The vibe is being attracted to each other. So I would say, all in all, a very good vibe. A very good reading for this one. Bot is being goofy. Yes, I need to figure out how to fix a link. I'm gonna look at it one more time. See if I can't fix it, because we're getting a lot of people using it. And I would like Lynn to not have to be so attached to it, you know? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to Google this. I just simply don't understand it. Questions gone after 35 minutes. Yeah! Y'all are amazing. So I'm gonna hit next. Thank you for the water, Lynn. Right, we hit 30, so I have to. Wow, this is a lot. Hold on. Turn on next again. Oy. One day this is gonna be streamlined. Should I sometimes like catgirl pictures in your DM? Not yet. Not yet. We love geckos. We do love geckos. Lisa, let me make sure it got you into queue before it closed. Lisa, yes. You're after Dean and before Gecko. Thank you. Oh, Lisa needed sent to the front. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, you do need sent to the front. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, well, I'm gonna do Lilith and then Lisa. Lilith asked, should I commit to this side hustle? I want to begin. Why do they have 2 sets of ears? First of all, I have opinions about that. Cat girls do not have 2 sets of ears. If they have 2 sets of ears, that's an echo. Then they're not cat girls. They're girls wearing cat ears as a decoration. I'll die on this hill. I'll die on this hill. If I put a glass of water on the table, will they knock it off? It depends on the cat girl. Depends on the cat girl. If you look at Lady Lapine, if you look at my bunny model, she does not have 2 sets of ears because she is a bunny girl. She has 1 set of ears, her bunny ears. She's not just a girl wearing bunny ears. She's a bunny girl. I have opinions. Can I get 1 more card for Lilith, please? Okay. High Priestess. Page of Wands. 5 of Swords reversed. Hi, Pink Beans and Chicken. That's a cute name. So what? Should I commit to this side hustle I want to begin? High Priestess, Page of Wands, 5 of Swords reversed. Yes, you should. Absolutely. We have High Priestess and Page of Wands, which is about beginning something, okay? However, you'll notice it's Page of Wands and not Page of Coins. We also have 5 of Swords reversed here. I really think you should commit the amount you can to this. Don't try to ramp it to 100 in any length of time, okay? Like when I started this channel, I started it with 1 stream a month. That's nothing. That's nothing. But I was so scared because I was worried that it wasn't for me. I didn't know if I would like streaming. What if I hated it? What if I promised too much to people too fast? Right? So I did 1 and I was like, okay, well, I liked that. It wasn't bad. And then I did 2, right? And then I did 1 a week. And then I kept put in what you can and go very slow. Do not let yourself burn out. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're having fun. Oh no, you're buffering. No. Over on the YouTube side, you can pull back. I don't think you can on Twitch. I don't think it'll let you. But the answer is yes, but. Yes, asterisk. How good are cat girls at jumping? Did they get gymnastics training or no? Okay, and then it is Lisa's turn. Let me go ahead and go into Q and push Lisa up. Oh boy. I need some kind of command that I can build to do this auto. 'Cause when you have to click 22 times to get somebody up to the front of queue, it's a bit much. And I have to like make sure I'm clicking on the right button each time. Okay. Now I can hit next. Next! No, Lilith, I'm sorry. A tour on Discord one day. Yeah, I'd love to. How can I make purchasing the house next door to my daughter come true? Do my spirit guides approve? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. 2 knights immediately before. But now I'm streaming 6 times a week. Basically daily. Hello, Dad. You're not new here. Justice. Look at that. Yes, your spirit guides absolutely approve. They're a little bit worried about your emotions if you don't make it work, right? So if we look at this, we have Justice and Knight of Swords. It's going to take some pushing, right? I think this would be talking to people. This would be networking. This is speaking with the owners, making like aggressive, putting in a good offer. How are you going to do that? What is your plan? You have like a 5, 10, 15 step plan for this. Do you have a real estate agent, right? This is a lot. This is an aggressive plan, but they do approve. They do want you to have this. They do approve of you fighting for it, but they are worried about your emotional state if you put in all of that energy. Not if, it's more like when, because they want you to do this. When you put in all of this energy, if you don't succeed, how are you going to feel? Devastated, right? They are worried about that part. So they want you to do it. They know that you can do it, but they are saying success is not inevitable. So take care of yourself for if you fail. Okay? Hello, Supriya. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're all out of free questions for the day. My build it. What? Gecko, thank you. It is. Oh my gosh. Bills paid. Yay. Okay, I have to check. Gecko, thank you. Oh no, and the party didn't go off. Hold on. Like, I can at least make that work, right? I can at least do that part manually. Get in here. Maybe. Ay. Okay. Gecko, thank you for the confetti. Thank you for filling up the gauge. Thank you for letting us pay our bills. You're welcome, Lisa. You're welcome. Our next person in line. Oh, 4 head pats for a reading. No, 1 head pat. Only 1. Lilybug. You changed your name? What's going on with my health that I'm not aware of? It says 4. It does say 4. You are correct. It says readings 4 head pats. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Luna, hello, thank you. What is your next question? Did you put it into Ko-fi? No. Okay, so Gecko, I need your question. Luna, I need your question. And we're on Willy. What's going on with Willy's health that they are not aware of? I just want to know about cat girls. Right, right. Question. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, the confetti. Gecko filled up the gauge. I get to pay my internet. I get to pay my electricity. Temperance. That's an interesting card when it comes to health. I'll put out a disclaimer as well. I am not a medical professional and neither are these pieces of cardboard. I assume everyone is going to the doctor as needed, but I do need to say it anyway. If you have anything concerning you, please see a medical professional. Using up Bunny's looking down. I know. I need another camera pretty bad. It's like up here and I like can't no, I can't move it. We'll figure it out as the business is growing. Temperance, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups. Adnan! Absolutely amazing! Congratulations! Yeah, I need like a camera that's like here because this is where I'm always looking, is right here. Eepy Bunny. Oh, I'm so tired all the time. All the time. Willy, we have Temperance, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups. About your health that you don't know yet. Literally, it has like water under the bridge. Water under the bridge, I heard. There's something here about your emotions are like not moving correctly. Lynn would be able to explain this better than I do. This doesn't feel one-to-one, but it does feel similar. Like the energy feels similar as my health gets really bad when I don't move. And if my emotional health gets nasty, I need to go exercise. And I hate that. I don't like exercising, but every time I do it, my emotional health gets so much better. This might be something like in the stars in particular, but I do think it has to do with your emotions, where they are in your body, how they are moving. I do think that they're like stuck. People talk about like yoga from your stomach making you cry, your core muscles. If you get them to relax, it makes you cry. Something like that. It's something like there's emotion stuck in your body somewhere. Am I helping with something? Lynn and I was telling them about how sometimes the stars say things about your health and about how when my mental health is garbage, I have to exercise and it makes me feel a lot better. Meditation is also very, very good. Yes. I get the feeling that there's some kind of emotion stuck somewhere in your body. So something about either a key from the stars, right? Like the stars telling you how to work with your body, or in particular something like, I think they call it like somatic release. People talk about how if you do yoga with your core, it makes you cry. Look into that. It checks. Okay. Aquarius moon and Mars in Virgo. Yeah, I'd say. I don't know anything about that. Cardoso, welcome, welcome. Lots of hurt from your stomach, physical pain. Yeah, it reminds me of something that happens monthly. Yeah, big mood. Big mood. Okay, and then we have Luna's follow-up question and Gecko's question. Gecko's question, which was, will humanity ever have cat girls? I have so many opinions about this that I will not and refuse to get into on stream. Death reversed. Doji, welcome, welcome. Doubting myself. Don't doubt yourself, Adnan. Get 2 more for Gecko, please. I don't think that's right. No new beginning. Well, let's see what the other 2 cards have to say, Gecko. There we go. Thank you. 5 of Wands. Cardoso! Thank you. Yes, you may. Sorry that the bot is not working with my Ko-fi right now. They updated it and I can't figure out how to fix it. So yes, you may. You're welcome, Willie. You're so welcome. So Gecko, we have Death reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords. This, Gecko. I'm not gonna get into my opinions, but I'm going to get into my opinions, which is humanity's gonna keep trying. They're gonna keep trying, and the horrors will persist. Let's put it that way. The horrors will persist, but I don't think that cat girls will, unfortunately. Be the cat girl. Yes. Do it. And then up next is Luna. Luna's question was a vibe check. Magician reversed. Please? May I please have 2 more for Luna? Why are you being quiet? Thank you. Magician reversed, 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups. There is a major misunderstanding here. Someone is very hurt by a misunderstanding. I don't think anyone meant to hurt anyone. I don't see any ill will here. But this is a warning to have good, clear communication. To try to stamp out any heartbreak, any pain before it happens. And since you have such a clear warning here, I would say that the cards want to protect this relationship. So I would say that the vibe in general would be good because they do want to help. Otherwise, they would just be like, leave. Walk away. Have open and clear communication. Do not be afraid of saying things. You cannot build a relationship if you are not facilitating 100% clear, open communication. If you want to say something, you need to say it. Same with them. If they want to say something, they need to say it. Otherwise, it will lead to pain. You're welcome, Luna. So JC is still thinking about their question. So thank you for the head pat. Blood type, thank you. I have to think about what that would be. What do the guides want me to know about this question? Yeah, that's fine. Well, first of all, we have 9 of coins, so I'd say that's a very, very good start for this connection. What's the vibe with this connection? Cover the Airbnb, yeah. We had a trip planned and the ferry ride is usually like $100 or less. And it ended up being like $200 per person. So I might put that in as the goal. Bunny in the city, aww. Okay, usually that's not right, but this feels correct. So we have 9 of coins, Queen of Swords. 7 of cups, 2 of coins, 8 of coins. A lot of coins here. Go burr fast, summon mysterious entity as an extra prize. Yeah, I can do that. We can absolutely summon a mysterious entity if that's what you want. So JC, this is a good... 9 of coins is luxury. Queen of Swords is someone who knows what they want, who is an expert and knows how to get it. This is not quite in this deck, but usually is kind of like a hot professor kind of vibe. 7 of Cups, putting effort in to get rewards out. 2 of Cups is about strangeness, about going against the grain because it works, and not being afraid of that because other people will be judging you, right? And then 8 of coins, we have like progress. This is a very, very good spread. I would say be expect it to go very well, but do expect something to go against normal. Whatever it is in your brain that you think that this is going to happen, something is going to go off script, and it's going to go against the grain of normal society. So this is people who maybe I don't know. There's a lot of different ways it could manifest. It could be like, I keep stalling, like I'm trying to think of something, but it's like there's too many things. And so my brain won't give me words. Like maybe they're just really, really bad at social etiquette. They're very gruff and to the point, and it scares people, but you're like, I'm not scared of them. Maybe they have, maybe it's just code for autism. Maybe they are very much like assertive and I want to say like are the one with the pants or whatever, even though this seems like a woman with Queen of Swords. Anyway. Something that makes general society go, that's weird. But it makes you say, no, I love this. Okay, so this covers our unexpected, terrible, no good tickets. You're so welcome, JC. I'm in no contact with her, so yeah, it resonates. That makes sense. That could be all that Two of Coins is that you came back from a no contact relationship. Okay, do we have anybody else I need to do before we hit? Shay, thank you, Shay. Let me go ahead and check our queue really quick. I know that I need to do that. I know. No, Shay is not in here. Shay, what's your question? What's your question? I tippy typed it. You did. Honey Bunny, welcome in. What's your question, Shay? Thank you, Lynn, as always, for keeping up with that. June vibe check. Well, we're gonna bump you anyway. It keeps me a little bit less stressed if I'm not like, oh, people that paid are waiting so long. Right? Hi, Salama. Seven of Swords. And that one, like, was hiding. Interested in what that means. Can we get two more for blood type? Fool reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords, Fool reversed. Page of Swords reversed. I'm looking at this spread, not your blood type, and I'm seeing like you stealing educational material. Like you You wouldn't download a textbook. You wouldn't. There's something you're doing that's like sneakily getting educational material that perhaps you shouldn't, quote unquote, shouldn't have your hands on. I know that you talked to me last time about the Ashtik records. I don't know if they have a restricted section or not, but you might be sneaking your way in there. Seven of Swords hiding peak Seven of Swords behavior. Exactly. So you're either gonna go download a textbook, torrent some educational material, pirating books, something like that, yeah. Or I don't know if there's a restricted section in the Ashtik records. You might make your way into there. I read banned books. That too. Maybe you just get a really nice pin or a bag that says I read banned books, but it's gonna be special, right? Something special about it. I don't know anything about the records. I do have a lot of friends in higher education. Hook me up, please. Bye, Lisa. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. I can finally get on. Adnan. Should I continue doing what I'm doing? Should I stop? Or should I scale it even more to the moon? Okay. Adnan, your first card is the moon. First card's the moon. Can I get two more, please? Page of Wands. Five of Cups. It was a scoring laugh, sorry. Oh, with 10 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I think that this is a very common theme for you, Adnan, of scale, 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 go to the moon. You're gonna get there, right? And then we have this Five of Cups here warning you, but please do take care of yourself, okay? You can and should keep pushing because you can get to crazy high places, but you shouldn't do that at the expense of your health. So you're already doing great. Once you hit a point where you're like, oh, I'm too tired to do this, I'm exhausted, like my chest hurts, right? I am not a hustle culture girly. I will never tell you to hustle. But if you are happy and you are like, what if I just keep going? Keep going, right? But pay attention to your health and make sure that you're okay. Almost 70%. Fantastic. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. Cards say keep going to the moon. I was exhausted. No. Okay. That's why I came home for a break. Okay. So they're congratulating you on taking that break, first and foremost. Even you said to take a break. Yes. I'm glad that you listened. I'm glad that you took that break. And I'm glad that you now know what it feels like when you need it. So you can keep going, you can keep scaling, but when you feel that feeling again, you take another break. I'm telling you, if you feel that feeling again, you take another break. If you start to feel that feeling a lot, then you need to scale down. Okay? Now I want to do more work. You're missing your work. Yeah, you had that 10 of coins. You're ready now. Exactly, blood type. Breaks and rests are productive. It's a lesson I had to teach myself. I'm still rooting for you. You're so ready. To the moon. Haliani's question was about the synchronicities I have been experiencing. What energy is surrounding me? Ooh, I love this. Can you tell me more about Haliani's synchronicities? What is the energy coming from? Oh, okay. We'll meet you guys at the moon. I want to meet you there. The moon repeating itself again. I don't think it's an echo. We're going to leave that there for just a minute. The devil. 6 of wands reversed, 6 of coins. You're drooling on your arm. That's so cute. Haliani, there's something inside of you. Whatever this energy is, it's not entirely external. There's something inside of you. Whether this is another aspect of yourself, like your higher self, or some kind of powerful self, something inside of you setting these off. I do have a feeling that there's also something on the outside helping you. That would be crazy. Go for it, Adnan. Manifest it. But like in a good way. In a good way though. I don't want to see a bad headline about you. Can you tell me more about what's on the outside of this energy? Chariot. Me? No. Hold on. Can I have one more card? I've been manifesting little things. It's so weird. There's definitely... It feels like something boiling inside of you. Like, something powerful. Like, this is a powerful version of you. Almost like cooking. Boiling. Cooking. It's going to become... It's going to finish soon. King of Swords. You do have a guide helping you do this, but it's all... Like, they're just nudging you. They're just kind of, like, guiding you a little bit. You're doing all of the big work, even though you don't realize it's you. This is some kind of strong guide. I would say maybe even an angel could be helping. But I don't know what they're guiding you towards other than to get this powerful version of yourself up and like into the driver's seat, right? So continue to listen to these synchronicities, continue to listen to this energy because it's very good for you and it's going to take you good places. The one and only haunted doll. Hi, Cherry. It is. It's me. How are we doing today? We're doing good. The bot is a little bit borked. The donations aren't working, but we've got it manually going. Otherwise, we're doing great, actually. Playing Overwatch. Are there still people to play? You're so welcome! You're so welcome! Oh, don't be worried about being late. Oh, is the bot mad at me because I said it was borked? That now it's like, no, I'm not gonna pull up the next person, actually. Or is it Lilith's turn? And that's the problem. Hold on. It's Pesto's turn. Let me check if that's what it thinks is correct. Ah! It has skipped Pesto. Interesting. Let's see what we've got here. No, nothing. Pesto, what's your question? The bot ate it. The bot ate your question, Pesto. I'm sorry. I'll bookmark their spot. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, thank you. It gives me just a second to get a water, get a drink, try one more time to fix this problem with the webhook and Ko-fi. Bot has sentience. That's not what we want to hear. I would actually rather the bot did not have sentience. That would actually be much more helpful for me. Okay, so it says stream alerts. Connect stream alerts overlay. Okay. Add this URL as a browser source in OBS, Twitch Studio, or similar tools. Okay, so this is my... That's this one. That one I don't care about, actually. Goal overlay. Activity feed. No. Hold on. API? Is that what I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Updated. Hopefully that fixed it, actually. I think I might have fixed it. Fingers crossed that it fixed it. Well, there's no pesto yet. No pesto yet, so let's go ahead and... Oop, nope, don't do that, actually. Pull up our next person. Uranus is a table flipper. For sure, for sure, for sure. Sam, I think you are in queue already? Maybe. Nope, another person? Okay. I'm sorry, nope. Not Samreen. My bad. Rem's question, we'll put a pin in pesto. Rem's question was, path I'm heading on, the right one for my future. Seven of coins, which quite literally has a path on it. Hi, Pearl Blue, welcome in. Oh. Okay, 7 of coins reversed. The world, 8 of coins, 6 of cups. Is the path I'm heading to the right one for my future? Yeah, it is. It is. There will be some bittersweet moments. Stephanie, thank you. Oh, I did fix it. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. It might be a little bit difficult. It might be a little bit bittersweet, but it's going to take you exactly where you need to be. Exactly where you want to be. You will get there. 7 of coins reversed. I'm interested in what this says here. Some ventures fail, and there's value in knowing when to take the short-term loss to prevent a longer-term ruin. Investments that are not yielding worthwhile returns may need to be re-examined, if not forfeited entirely. So I think that that is where this bittersweet comes from. This is the right path for you, but this path does require you to let something go, and it's going to be sad. Night-night, Willie! Yeah, this is The Last Unicorn Tarot. She's gorgeous. I love her a lot. This absolutely amazing little book. But whatever it is that you are needing to let go in order to go down this path, it is worth it to let go, but it will be very bittersweet. Arcane, welcome, welcome in. Hello. Northern Lightning Bug. Will I find private loans for med school if... If what? That's okay. Are we gonna find private loans for med school? Tower. That one like jumped at me. Seven of Cups. And can I have one more for Northern Lightning Bug? Hierophant. Definitely not if you go it alone. You will absolutely need an expert on your side. No matter how much effort that you put into it, if you do it alone, you're not going to get what you want. Tower here. Cards look really cool. Thank you. It is the Last Unicorn Tarot. So if there is any way you can get someone who specializes in finding private loans, even like someone at your bank, something, you're going to need help with this. You cannot do it alone. How are you doing, Ella? Shri asked. I'm doing great. How about you? I'm okay. We had some issues with the bot, but they are fixed. Amazing. How often will I be regretting not talking to other people and missing out on things? Ooh. I don't think that's right. Let's go! How often is it's being talkative for you, Shri? They keep putting out like a lot of cards at once. Here we have 5 of coins, which is quite literally about regret. Or not really regret, more so as like longing, confusion. Six of Wands reversed. Queen of Coins reversed. 7 of Wands. How often are you going to be regretting not talking to other people and missing out on things. So this is like regression. Regret, not going places, not connecting with people. And then 7 of Wands is like a fight, like fighting. So unfortunately, Shri, we have the answer of like basically all of it. Basically all of it. I wish I could say like, no, because you are gonna be happy that you missed out on drama. You're gonna be happy that you missed out on fights. You have to take time for yourself. You need to be able to have boundaries. But like these cards are pretty straightforward of, no, I think you're gonna regret like all of it. Connecting with people specifically. You don't have to worry so much about the things, but you do need to worry about the connections. Are you maintaining them? Are you only cutting the ones that you don't want? Are you ignoring things? Are you purposefully hiding? The words relationship decay. I can't shuffle these. I can't shuffle these like a riffle shuffle. I keep forgetting. It's okay to prune the tree, even aggressively, but you cannot prune it down to a stump. You do have to have human connection. Two humans that are important to you, not just random human connection, right? Do you use the dice as an oracle as well? I have not learned, but Lynn in the bot, Lynn the mod, yes, they do. Lisa asked, what do my guides want me to know in regard to the dream I had? Just play by Yahtzee rules. I think you would have fun learning how to do the dice as an oracle. Like the quote-unquote traditional way, right? Pesto! Yes! Yes! The bot ate your question, so I wanted to know what your question was. Can I get 2 more cards for Lisa, please? You're welcome, Shri! 8 of Swords. Knight of Wands, King of Swords. Hierophant. Two of Cups, 8 of Swords. Knight of Wands, King of Swords. Hierophant. In regards to the dream you had, someone is trying to talk to you, like multiple guides. We have quite possibly 3 or more guides trying to talk to you in your dreams. They want you to know that it didn't quite work. Sometimes dreams are just dreams. Sometimes they get muddied because of just the way the brain needs to process things. So if you're confused about a message from your dream, a message from your guides, they want you to know that like it was them, but something got muddied. Something is like just dream logic weird and it wasn't exactly them. I need your help. How can I help, Gecko? But they will be trying again. They will be talking to you in your dreams. There's 3 of them here. Let me tell you more about who they are. We have a Knight of Wands, a King of Swords, and the Hierophant. King of Swords, especially earlier today, really gave the impression of like an angel or an archangel. Hierophant is, of course, the teacher. This could be a guide who is specifically taking you on a path that you know and are working with, or like a deity associated with teaching. And Knight of Wands is someone very Mercury coded, someone adventurous, someone kind of kooky, kind of Loki-ish, does what they want, is an adventurer, has fun, right? So you have these 3 guides here, and they want to talk to you. But if you were confused about the message you got in your dream, it ended up confusing, and they wanted to let you know. Pesto's question: do I speak up now and assert what I deserve, or just keep quiet and accept what happens eventually? I don't think that's right. Does Pesto speak up now or keep quiet? Personally, as a human, I know which one I would say. Two of Wands. King of Coins reversed. 4 of Wands. Do I speak up now and assert what I deserve, or keep quiet and accept what happens eventually? Oh, like you did a reading for yourself? Yeah, I'll look at that after stream in the Discord. Yeah, definitely we have asserting here. It might not be the right time to assert. You do need to be assertive though. 2 of Wands is planning. If you accept what happens, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere. But now is not the right time to assert. So it's kind of a both answer, but it's more than that. If you assert now, I have a feeling this is about work. This is something about work. I'm worried that you will get like retaliated against or lose your job or something like that. You need to wait and like calculate the right time to do this. There is a right time to do it. If you find that right time, it's going to work out really well, actually. 4 of Wands. But you have to plan for the right time and the right way to do it. Ella, thank you for joining Discord. I need to set up a little alert for when people join Discord. you'll know when it's the right time. Like an opportunity will give itself to you, Pesto. Like, I don't know, someone will like actually want your opinion and ask you for it, and you'll be like, oh, now's the time, right? Or you'll be like, you'll just know it in your gut. But you need to make sure that you're doing it the right way so that you're actually listened to and taken seriously. That's a big one. You need to be taken seriously. So how can you engineer the situation for the highest chance of being taken seriously? Two of Wands is going to have you doing a lot of planning about this. Sam, will I get a job in the next 3 months? Queen of Swords. Can I have 2 more for Sam, please? But yeah, if anyone wants to join the Discord, I love figuring out tarot with people there, going over other people's readings, learning how to do it together. There's a section where we are playing a game, where you do a tarot reading for the person above you. Rohini, thank you so much for the sub. Right now we're out of free questions, but a question is only a $1 tip over on Ko-fi, or we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Can I have 1 more card, please, for Sam? Thank you. 5 of Cups. Queen of Swords reversed. Knight of Wands, 4 of Cups. Will I get a job in the next 3 months? No, not... Well, yes. Yes, you will get a job in the next 3 months, but not the one you want, and you're going to be angry about it. Good. I'm so glad, Pesto. I'm so glad. I think you're going to get a job that is way below what you should be doing. Something that you're way overqualified for, and you're going to be very angry about it because it's not the job you want or deserve. But if you're worried about just like paying bills, yes, you can find a job. Not the one you need, though. And Kita's next. Have I already met my future spouse? And if not, then can I? Has Ankita already met their future spouse? Yeah, thank you. Lynn, you're always in there doing such a good job. How come you're being quiet with me? 5 of Swords. No, 4 of Swords reversed. I'm immediately seeing the... Cosmic, hello, welcome. If you buy a $5 question, will I be added to queue? Yes, you'll be bumped to the top and you will get 2 questions. If you only want 1, it's only $1. Can I have 2 more for Ankita, please? I'm really getting from 4 of Swords reversed. The first thing I thought of was there's a scene in the first episode of Madoka, and I know I talk about Madoka too much, but I won't stop. You can't stop me. Where the characters ask Madoka, have you met her before? About a new student. And she says, I think I've met her in a dream or something. But can you give me, can I have more information about that? Thank you, thank you. Coins, 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 coins. Knight of coins, 7 of coins, 5 of coins. Victory. Getting what you want. I think that you have met them. Ankita, I think you have met them. You do know them. There's too many coins here. There's too much physical. You do know them. But I'm wondering... Four of Swords reversed. There's something about dreams here. Something about dreams. He said, I did have dreams a few months back about an unknown guy. I've even had his name, but I forgot after waking up. Cosmic, thank you, thank you. I think that's the guy. Ankita, I think that's the guy. Which means if you dream about someone, I'm pretty sure this is right, maybe it's a myth, but if you dream about someone, it means that you have seen them, at least, in real life. Maybe not met them, but you've at least seen them. So I think that they're very close to you, like in your city, you have seen him before. Perhaps you have not met him. Perhaps you have not, like, don't know him. The movie you're talking is exactly what you mentioned. It's an anime called, let me write it out. Madoka Magica. Oh, thank you, Little Lynn. In the first episode, yeah, oh, and I even spelled it wrong. Lynn spelled it right. Yeah, she's like, I met her in a dream or something. Things you see in are things you've seen with your own eyes. Something like that. But I do believe you have... If you haven't... This is weird to explain. Like... You have seen him before. He lives in your city, I'm pretty sure. But you might not have, like, met him. He might have been, like, next to you in a restaurant or worked at the bookstore that you went to or something like that. But you don't know him, right? I hope that helps. The brain not being able to create new faces. Yeah, I don't know if that's, like, real or not, but I think so. So then we have Cosmics. What do the spirit guides need me to know right now? Proven to be real. Okay, then that makes sense. It does help. Oh, I'm so glad, Ankita. I'm so glad. Everyone's getting 6 of Wands reversed. I'm gonna do that again because these 6s have been coming out so much. I don't think you've lost your energy light, but we'll find out what the cards have to say about it. So what do Cosmic's guides need them to know right now? Cosmic did pay. What do Cosmic's guides need them to know right now? Page of Swords reversed. The Fool. Hi, Nancy. Welcome in. We're out of free questions today. But they are $1 over on Ko-fi if you would like. Or we do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do I do live streams every day? Kind of. We do tarot Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do art streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Lynn does astrology streams on Sundays. So what do the guides need to tell Cosmic right now? Page of Swords reversed, Fool, Hermit. Cosmic, I don't know if you've been like cramming for finals or anything, but you need to take a break. Take a break from like learning, from absorbing energy, from absorbing knowledge, from doom scrolling, right? From like taking in, from, I guess you could call it consuming, but I'm not a huge fan of that word. Take a break from ingesting. I guess we can say that instead of consuming. And instead, take a wander. Take a wander through your mind. You don't have to create anything, but be creative. Daydream. Imagine things. Just like lay around or go to the park or like sit somewhere nice and just kind of daydream a story in your head. There's something powerful about that you need to be doing right now. Whether that's just like a break, letting your brain rest, or if it's that the guides want to tell you something through the form of a daydream or like a guided meditation or something like that. I'm not sure which one, but I do know that you desperately need to take a break from putting things into your brain and instead just kind of walk around it. Take a stroll through your brain, through a little story that you make. I have an assessment to do for university. I'm having second thoughts. I need to take a break for sure. Yes! I'm so glad I could be a help. You need to like dream in real life. Like there's not enough healing happening in your dreams in order to get you all the way healed. So you need to spend some time doing it while you're awake to get your brain back into its correct shape, you know? I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. I don't know. Light asked and rephrased their question. It was about their abundant energy. Have I lost my abundant energy? My favorite time to do this if I'm like on a bus or a train, if you just like look out the window and just zone out, that counts as that kind of like healing time that dreams give you when you're sleeping, at least for your brain. Light, thank you. Let's see about this. Oh my gosh. Let's see about this energy of yours. Queen of Cups reversed, Knight of Coins, King of Cups. Interesting. Have I lost my abundant energy? No, you have not, but you're taking it too seriously? Like you're trying to make it like I've stopped seeing my future lately. I think it's because you've been trying to level up. You've been trying to learn more and practice more and try more things, which is good. We need you to do that. But it feels like you're leaning too hard on rigid book power. I don't think I'm making sense with this one. Well, Queen of Cups. Okay, how do I explain this? This feels like the difference between witchcraft and like high magic. I don't know if you're familiar with like the controversial divide there between witchcraft and high magic, but it feels like you've been becoming too rigid and you need to shake it out a bit. Learning is good, but you have learned enough. And now it's time to break those rules for the purpose of art. I don't know, I'm just kind of going for this one. You've become a master, but that holding on to the rules, how do I get back to my sanity? You need to shake it out. Shake it out. Do some kind of like... The first thought I got is like dancing meditation. Something to put you back into like earth body magic. Something to like common magic. Get back down to earth. You've been too in the sky. You've been too much in a library. You need to go out into the garden. You need to go out into the earth, into your body. Too much air energy, too much library energy. You need more garden, more earth. And that will get you back into your sanity, back into your power. You didn't do anything wrong. It's like you leveled up and now you're not quite sure how to use the controls anymore. You didn't lose anything. You just have to relearn how to make it yours again. Just grounding, dancing, working with herbal magic. So like tea and like kitchen witchery or growing a plant, grounding in the garden, taking your shoes off and touching the earth with your feet. And I think like I keep getting like herbs, grounding and dancing. Herbs, grounding and dancing. There was some magic stuff gone wrong and maybe someone hexed me. Ooh. I don't think that that's a problem for you. If they did, I think it's long gone. I think it's long either worn off or bounced off. I didn't feel anything of that. It just felt like you mastered something and now it's almost like, I don't know, I keep making metaphors, but this one makes sense to me. It's like you learned how to be this amazing cook in your home kitchen and everybody loves your food and you're so good at it, and then the universe kind of like leveled you up and put you into like a kitchen of a restaurant and you're like, I don't know how to use the stove, I don't know how to use a walk-in freezer, why do I need this? Like you got more powerful but you didn't know how to connect to it. So tactile, dancing, herbs, yeah, you're gonna get back into it. You're going to make it work again. That's a good question. Thank you for that. I really liked reading that one. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I really loved that one. So good luck and let me know how it goes. Ooh, I love the Mardi Gras hearts. Mardi Gras is definitely the energy to channel right now for you. Right? Like dancing and good food and grounding. Forsaken Walt. Am I going to get that message I want from that person? Emperor. Ooh, hedonism. Yes, we love hedonism. Emperor reversed, Ace of Wands, Queen of Coins. Yes. Yes, I think you will. It might take you a little bit longer than you want it to. You're gonna get kind of angry about it, but then yes, you will get the message. And by a little longer, I mean like at most a couple of months. But you will get the message that you want. Green's turn. Can I please get a vibe check with my work crush? Last time you said the vibes weren't the best, so I should just stop putting energy into... So should I just stop putting energy into this? You're so welcome, Forsaken! Eight of Swords, Magician. Lover's Tower. Ooh. Yeah, you are ready to stop putting energy into it. You're ready to walk away. I don't think that putting more energy into it, we have the Tower here, is a bad idea. You're ready to choose to walk away and out of the situation. Now, with that said, Hold on. It's okay to be sad about it. It's okay to grieve, but I really get the feeling that you won't. Like, you're gonna walk away from it and you're gonna expect to, like, cry at home and, like, be really upset, and it's gonna be really hard to look him in the eyes at work, and you'll just, like, be wrecked and sobbing, right? And I feel like you're gonna do it and you'll be like, okay, it's done. Like, you won't cry, you won't get that upset, you'll surprise yourself. You're like, what? Why is my body not so upset? I think it'll really surprise you, the reaction you'll get from your body from walking away from this. That's an interesting one there. Ooze! It's Ooze's question. Can I get... Oh, that's a repeat. General good stuff possibly coming towards Ooze. It's funny how with some questions they get so quiet, and then with other questions they're putting like the whole deck out on the table. They want to talk so much that I can't even understand them. Fool. Oh, they're just making fun of me with that one. What good stuff is coming towards Ooze? Page of Cups. That's too many. Hi, Ryan. Welcome in. Would you be able to get a reading? Yeah. Right now we're out of free readings, but if you would still like one today, they're only $1 donations over on Ko-fi. Otherwise, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you're more than welcome. Can I get 2 more for Ooze, please? Thank you. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. 10 of Swords reversed. Page of Cups and Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords reversed. Good things coming for Ooze. Ooze, I feel like you're going to learn something, to read something that's going to kind of wreck you in a good way. 10 of Swords reversed is like immense healing. And then having Knight of Cups, Page of Cups reversed. This feels like parts of you. I mean, like inner child, inner critic. You know how those are parts of you? There's different parts of you here. Some of them are quite sad. Some of them are very sad. And you're going to read or learn some kind of information soon that's going to really heal you from the inside out. It might be a painful healing process, but it's one of those quick ones. It's not drawn out for years and years and years. It's maybe a few months. Probably less than that, where you're learning a big lesson and healing large parts of you. inner child specifically is calling out, but I think that it's more than just them. Let me know how that goes. Hey Maeve, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you today? Julalu's up next. Should I keep pursuing the person I'm talking to? Queen of Wands. Three of Swords. And can we have one more to finish this story? One more to wrap this up? Lovers. We're doing okay. Had a real busy week. Got over some colds. But doing a lot better. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Love. Yeah? Can you tell me more about why Queen of Wands is reversed? Thank you. King of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, no, this is Julalu. Should you keep pursuing? Yes. Keep pursuing this person. Yes, this is a big yes. I think having Queen and King of Wands here, Three of Swords reversed, makes me think that perhaps this person has just gone through a breakup and isn't quite ready to have another relationship yet. So don't rush it. But I do think that this is a good pairing, a good relationship to pursue. Yippee! Does that make sense, Julalu? Sorry, just trying to get everything situated here. Ryan gave a tip, didn't see a head pat. No, I didn't either. I don't see it showing up on my side, but ooh, okay. Thank you very, very much, Ryan. Thank you. You're welcome, Julalu. But Lesson Before has cleared up some things. Good, I'm glad. So Ryan asked, do I have any messages from anyone? I love that question. Okay. Knight of Coins. I'm wondering if this deck in particular is just good at talking with angels, because whenever we talk to a guide here with this one, it feels like an angel. Do I have any messages from anyone? Yes, you do. Knight of Coins. It feels like angelic energy. Eight of Coins reversed, and then the Hermit. I'm gonna look at what this deck says about Eight of Coins reversed. Why does Knight of Coins look like blonde Sammy from school? I can see it. I can see it. Imperfections are part of the process, and dwelling too negatively upon them can be detrimental. Keep your eye on the bigger picture you are striving to paint. When you find yourself unable to make any progress and are dealing with defeatism, determine if the skill is actually necessary to reach your goal. It may be that you can find help from someone more experienced who is available to handle that aspect for you or teach you a new technique that you were not aware of. Paired with the Hermit, though, I think it's less about finding someone new and more just accepting your own limitations. So if you have been beating yourself up about anything, Ryan, if you've been self-critical, self-conscious, if you're like, I'm not good enough, this will never work, I'll never get this finished, right? Be kinder to yourself. You can do great things. That doesn't mean that you have to be perfect all of the time. You are human. It is human to make mistakes, okay? So we have what I think is an angel here, represented by the Knight of Coins, letting you know that you don't need to be so hard on yourself. It's human to make mistakes, and you can do the things that you're scared that you cannot do. Do you know who the message is coming through from? Like I said, I think it's an angel. I'm not familiar with angels, but this doesn't feel like an archangel. This doesn't feel like Michael or anything. It feels like maybe your guardian angel. I don't know. It says it's Knight of Coins. Someone adventurous, a little bit risk-taking, but they're always calculated, and they're good at the calculations. So if it's an ancestor, it's someone who probably like owned a business or was very good with money and like was known to take risks and have them pay off. But I really think it's like your guardian angel. Lisa, yay, thank you. Do you think I can ask an actual question? Yes, Gecko, you may ask an actual question. It is human, we make mistakes, don't be so hard on myself. Literally my life right now in a nutshell. Haven't been able to see my daughter for 6 months and got a lot on. Yeah. It's human to make mistakes. As long as you can pick yourself back up and try again, that's what matters. You can do whatever it is you need to do. We all believe in you here. We all know you can make it. And so does this guardian angel of yours. I'm going to take a very, very quick break. I need to get some medicine. It's my granddad who I cared for and looked up to like a dad. That's so sweet. Oh, that's so beautiful. I have a feeling that that spirit is like ascended in some way. And that's why they felt angel-like. But I'm gonna be right back. You're so welcome, Ryan. You're so welcome. Here I am, I'm back. Thank you. Hi. So Gecko asked, I feel like I won't ever love again. I haven't felt it for years. Honestly, I'm becoming more and more emotionless. Unsure what to do with this lack of feeling. I feel hurt. At the same time, I feel at ease with it. I'd like to know what to make of this emptiness. That's a really... Thank you for saving Pinky's question. That's a really good one, honestly. This has layers to it. What to make of the emptiness? What are we making of this emptiness? Okay, so we have all three of them have come out reversed, so I'm pushing them upright, which is just how I read things. We have Three of Swords, High Priestess, King of Cups. You can, and the cards are saying you should, get out of this. This is a... Hi, Alex. Welcome in. This is a numbness that is not... This emptiness is not, like, for you. It's not a gift. It is a coping mechanism. Or, I guess, a curse, you could almost say. You can and should get out of it. You have the ability. You have the power. It will hurt. It will hurt to get through it. And you will quite literally have to go through it. It's like a wall of emotion. You feel like you're in a void, but really it's more like you're in a well. You think there's nothingness, but really there's wall all around you, and you need to get through that wall of emotion. And it will hurt, but you will get through it and you will love again. We literally have a joke on this channel about the King of Cups, where whenever anybody asks a relationship question, the cards are very likely to spit out King of Cups reversed, which is just a joke at this point because King of Cups is the embodiment of a good man, a good partner, a good person to be in love with. Blonde Shaggy King. Yes. You have that in you to be an extremely good partner, an extremely good person. You can get that as well. Like, you can have a good partner. You can have a loving partner, a good person as a partner. It's good King of Cups behavior, Brent. You just have to get through that wall first. Having High Priestess here, I think that not only are you going to be able to get through that, I also think that you're going to learn something about yourself in the process. It'll hurt though. But the love is worth it. The love is worth it. The cards want you there. They want you to not only like be able to give that love, but also to receive it. You will find love. Okay, Gecko. That's a big one. That's a big question. But hopefully that makes you feel better. You're welcome, Gecko. Pinky's question was, now I have no plan for what will happen to my career life. I just ended the school year as a teacher, so please, what will I get? Just need to find how now. I recommend for like step 1, like baby steps, is maybe like consuming some really sad movies, some really sad stories. Something made to make people cry, some Hallmark movies. To kind of like feel what it is to feel emotion again. What's happening with Pinky's career? Interesting. Can I get one more for all of this? Because this is great, but it's not telling me much. Knight of Swords. Okay, so we have 9 of coins, 6 of coins. Emperor reversed, Knight of Swords. Whatever it is you get, you don't need to be worried about the money right now. I think you're going to get a well-paying job. For Lynn, it's listening to, what's his name? The really, really good jazz guy. Puts Lynn right back in their body. Thank you! It's the Last Unicorn deck. I love her a lot. I'm gonna look at 6 of coins for Pinky. Upright. Generosity. Whether helping someone or yourself, seek out ways that the recipient can become self-sufficient. Show gratitude to those supporting you and look for a way to repay them when possible. Generosity can be expressed in a multitude of ways, and whether you are donating to charity or volunteering your time and energy to aid others, you know you will eventually reap what you sow. John Baptiste! Yes! Stephanie, thank you for the $1. Thank you, thank you! This sounds like an oxymoron, Pinky, but it does feel like a well-paying teacher job. I'll definitely find a movie to cry to. Oh, okay. We have 9 of coins, which is luxury and like material and wealth. 6 of coins, which is like giving to others, being charitable, which I would define as like being a teacher. Like teachers are there giving and giving and giving. That's all they do. Emperor reversed, which I'm quite interested in. And the Knight of Swords, another card that is very teacher coded. This is someone out there like battling evil forces in order to gain and spread knowledge. Emperor reversed. Can I have one more card for Emperor reversed? That's a bit more than one, but thank you. Chariot reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. So I'm assuming that you, by your question, Pinky, it seemed like I just ended the school year as a teacher. Like, are you trying to walk away from teaching? Like, you don't want to be a teacher anymore? Because it sounds like you're going to continue to be a teacher. But I hope this time be paid. It almost seems like you're going to be working at the exact same place. Or maybe you just finished your degree for teaching and you're going to be teaching at the teaching school, the teacher school, something like that. But you're definitely going to be a well-paid teacher, which I know is kind of an oxymoron, but a well-paid teacher. So try not to be too scared. You will get there. Royal! Will get married to my forever person within 2 years or more. And how will we meet up in life? Okay, so how are you gonna meet? And will you get married within 2 years? I just ended the school year, but because I'm a part-time teacher, I don't know what's coming. I think you're going to get hired soon at the same school. And I think as like a full-time teacher. Because there was definitely like more money involved. I have a feeling you're going to become a full-time teacher at the same school. Ow. Can I have... For Royal, how will you meet your forever person? Okay. And will you get married within 2 years? 9 of Cups. Three of Coins reverse. Literally, it fell out to that side. Get married within 2 years. That just seems like a yes. Okay. Will you get married to your forever person within 2 years? Yes. Big old yes. This is 9 of Cups. This is like luxury at home. So like not, how do I say this? It's not luxury as in like, I have a designer handbag. It's luxury as in like, my husband loves me more than anyone's ever loved anyone in their entire life. This is like writing each other love notes in your lunch boxes. This is very thoughtful gifts that mean a lot. This is romantic gestures that land and are like thoughtful. This is a really, really good. So yes, you will absolutely get married in 2 years. How will you meet them? Great question. 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups reversed, happily ever after. Yes, exactly. 8 of Cups reversed, 3 of Coins reversed. This feels like you meet because of work, but not at work. I keep getting the image of like an interview. Like your company needs a new person, and so you do interviews. And he doesn't get chosen to be your coworker, but you do like hit it off and like exchange numbers. Or like, how else would you meet at work? Or because of work, but not at work. I guess like a conference or a vendor or client, maybe? I don't know. But this is not a coworker. I'll tell you that one. This is not a coworker, but you meet because of work. I don't know. That's the best I can do for that one, but you do get a happily ever after out of it. Very good and positive readings today makes me happy. I'm really happy that like most of my readings are generally very positive. Sometimes we get a big Debbie Downer, but for the most part, the universe wants everyone to be happy, wants people to succeed. And I was talking to Lynn about it earlier. This year, 2026, is like very good for people individually. So as individuals, people are going to be succeeding, be lucky, be good in relationships, but like as a society, it's gonna kind of suck. I hope to get one sometime. Princess Cherry. I hope so. You're such a good presence in chat. I want to read for you. I thought I took blood type out of line. That's weird. I thought I took them out. Big Austin! How will my weekend go? Knight of Cups, the Moon, and I really want to, I really want to change the question structure so that people don't, you know, not get anything if they're not there within 15 minutes. Like, I don't want that urgency as part of my stream. That's not comfy, that's not cozy. I want to start doing like random calling on people. I feel like it would make it much less stressful. Like, you don't have to show up right on time in order to get read. You just have to hang out. I'm sure you'd feel me and my guide's energy feel overjoyed. I bet so. Knight of Cups, the Moon, and Six of Cups. How will my weekend go? There's something mysterious about it. There's something mysterious about your weekend. Are you going to a haunted house? Are you going ghost hunting? Are you going... No plans this weekend. There's something mysterious and spooky about your weekend. Hoping to get over being sick. Oh, are you gonna have like a fever dream? That could be it. I do think that you will get over being sick, but I think you might get like a weird fever dream, or you might on a whim go with a friend to something strange. A witch market, a literally haunted house, a ghost tour, a tarot reader. Right? Something strange right up your alley. Or you could invite a friend out to one of those things. I do think you'll feel better, though. I do think you'll get over this cold. See if there's anything weird or fun this weekend in your city. Like I said, like a ghost tour or a witch market, a psychic market, or if you have any local weird things like a haunted house, like a literally haunted house. In my city that I'm in now, we have an alchemist castle that you can just go to. You can just go to the outlet. It's like $3 to get in. It's like a museum. It's fantastic. It's something like that. Invite a friend to do something weird like that. Jazz. Energy check between me and A. 3 of Cups. Fantastic energy. Queen of Cups. I'm cooked. You're not cooked. You'll be fine. A lot of spiritual weird often. Check it out. Good. And report back. Tell me what it is. Show off pictures in Discord, maybe. I want to know where you go. Get one more for Jazz, please. Page of Cups. Jazz, the vibes are immaculate. The vibes here, immaculate. These are fantastic. There's a sense of joy, but also like a sense of peace. This is someone you can go home to. This is someone you can have a quiet silence with and feel comfortable. But this is also someone you can like party hard and laugh hard with. This is a really, really good vibe, Jazz. Dean, your TikTok account going to grow well? I hope so. Chat's winding down. I wonder if everybody's going to bed or if somebody else started streaming. It's too many friends. Can you tell me about this TikTok account? Is it going to grow well? Judgment. Okay. Fool reversed. Very eepy. It's been an eepy week. A lot of people are really sick. We've got 5 over on Twitch and 5 over on YouTube. Thank you. 10 of Wands. Okay, Dean. You can make this work, but this is a huge warning against burnout. Don't go too hard too fast. Try to make it fun. If it's not fun for you, it won't be fun for the people who watch it, okay? And I think you're probably responding to that kind of advice with, but I need it to make money. I need it to do stuff, right? It's not, if you force it, it's not going to happen. Try to be lighter with it. Try to be easier with it. Let yourself treat it gentler? That's a weird way to put it. Treat it as fun. Are you there because you want to make money, or are you there because you want to express yourself in some way? And if you're there just for the money, it's going to burn you out. It's not going to make you any money, and it's going to burn you out. So really try to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it in order to get where you want to be, okay? Sabria, how will your future plans go? Yeah, and then I have to wrap up and like clean the house and get ready for stuff. Queen of Wands, that's a really good start. Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, put in your question then, Stephanie. Three of Swords reversed. How will your future plans go? Really, really well. Especially if your plans include like getting a business partner or getting a partner to help you with it, to collaborate or work together. It's gonna go really, really well. You wanna like build something? This is an excellent, excellent energy for like, not even like commissioning somebody, but like really just becoming partners in the art with them. Blonde Shaggy strikes again. Yeah, he's the prince. He's the prince in the movie. If you haven't seen this movie, this is a fantastic movie, and it is a little bit sad. I don't think it would make you cry though. The Last Unicorn is so good. It's one of my favorites. Okay, last question, unless somebody else jumps in. Energy check for Stephanie this weekend. Stephanie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Give lap behind your energy, thank you, yes. Y'all are all so amazing. I'm so lucky to have a community like this. If anybody's not in the Discord, it's in the pinned comment. Hello? Tell me... Please tell me about Stephanie's weekend. A lot of something. A lot of something. There's the ghost. Yeah, we fixed it. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of something. Please tell me the vibe for Stephanie's weekend. There we go, there's one. It's gonna be a big mess, says Gecko. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna have this out here. The Lovers, but it's the second one. This deck has two different lover cards. This is the number 2, which we haven't seen yet today. Very talkative. And so is this gosh darn tree. Worst part of the movie, honestly. 5 of Swords reversed. Sent too much energy, it all wants to come out, yeah. One more, please. One more card so I can understand your message of like excess energy, of too much of something. Can you tell me about it? Thank you. The Sun. Yeah, talk about excess energy there. Also, I'm in love with this card, by the way. Especially since it's the very last card to come out. I want to show it off to you. So gorgeous. So beautiful. It does love you! It does! So the second Lovers, 5 of Swords reversed. and the Sun. Let's look at what Lovers 2 is. Interpersonal relationships are playing a strong role in your life right now. Partnership is a key theme, whether it's with family, friends, or a loved one. If you're facing a difficult decision, trust your intuition and be conscious of how your choices will affect yourself and the people around you. Seek to bring the forces that are remaining separate together so that you can enjoy the resulting harmony from their union. Be open and truthful about your intentions when communicating, and leave no room for misunderstanding. It's so good. Please watch The Last Unicorn. There is going to be a lot of energy and a lot of threads that the universe wants you to tie together. They want you, they want you crocheting and knitting. They want you bringing threads together. They want you bringing people together. But it's going to be a lot. It's going to be kind of too much. Chaotic. Stay home. Make something. But also make a lot of phone calls. Reach out to the people that you love. Talk to the people that you love. Try not to let that too much come out. Try not to be overbearing. But it is a very good idea to reach out. Talk to people over the phone this weekend. I would say, like, make a knitting circle, but I think that's way too much energy and it would just kind of explode. Whereas I think phone calls is a good, like, middle ground. You gotta be the change. It's a fantastic book. They made it into a movie. I really recommend reading the book, really recommend watching the movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. All-time favorites. It's technically a kid's film, but it's so good. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I have to clean the house. I have people coming over. But I had such a good time today. It was such a good stream. Movie night. We all watched Last Unicorn together. Ooh, that could be good. Are the boys still frustrated with me? What do if so? I can actually do that. Last Unicorn would be a great choice. I just did Stephanie's reading, and that was the one that was really confusing and hard. Are they still frustrated or mad at me? If so, what do I do? Thank you, Mod Spouse. So we do have King of Coins and Knight of Coins reversed here, which does not bode well, but the rest of these seem pretty good. Four of Wands. I don't think that they're... I know it was Steph. I know that this is reversed, but Four of Wands is very good at, like, we're happy together. Six of Cups. Then Two of Coins. Page of Swords. They like how you are strange. They like the way that you talk to them, the way that you make it less serious and more fun. Maybe they're EB. They are a little bit EB. They're tired from something else that they're doing. This is kind of reading to me as like they're tired from doing something else that they've been doing that's not about you. And then also they've noticed that you are like not doing well. And they're not mad at you. They actually really like you. But if you're both kind of feeling weird, it's going to make the interactions weird. But it's nothing to do with... It's both... It's not you, it's me, except it's both of you. Does that make sense? Next crime. Who is my guardian angel? A valid question. No, you can ask anything about the guides. Anything about guides is a really, really good question. It's my favorite. I love talking about guides and spirits. It's like real physical other people that I'm like, it's hard. Nap time. Okay, bye-bye. So, don't worry too much about it, Lynn. It'll be okay. Everybody's just EB. Everybody's EB. We can call it now. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up. Thank you so much, everybody. Ciao, ciao. It's been such a good stream. I'm really excited for Lynn talking about the stars on Sunday, which is when you'll see us next. 9 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. Come in, talk stars with us and Lynn. And then we'll see you for art and tarot on Monday. So thank you again. I can't believe I have such supportive, amazing, kind, beautiful community around me. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.